All right, hold on one second. Let me move on. I'm going to move on to the Casino Gauntlet match, which was one match that we didn't even make predictions for. Well, I did. I threw out a name. I said Orange Cassidy was going to win just because we didn't know who was going to be in it. You guys didn't know who was going to be in it either, though. This was a match that was full of surprises. I think everything that they didn't want to really advertise went into this match. So I'll just go through it real quick, and then we'll give some thoughts and some reviews. I'm not going to do a really deep summary. I'm just going to say who was in the match. Okay, so but it was funny that Orange Cassidy came down from the heavens like Mr. Bean. I thought that was cool. Big Mr. Bean fan. But here he is. He was the first entrant. And something interesting about this match that people don't really like about the rules of these gauntlet matches is that they're not over the top rope. It's just a single pinfall, and whoever gets the first pinfall wins. So that's why it's beneficial to be in first, because at least you're in the match. That's what they were trying to advertise for Orange Cassidy's qualifier. It was like, why would you want to be first? Well, at least you're in the match, because the match could end before the people come in later, which is kind of ridiculous, because look at some of the people that they had come in later, like huge names that might have not even been in this match. But okay, I digress. Here's Okada. Okada was the first guy, which I was like, okay, good, right, Robert? You know, he wasn't on the card at all. This is a good spot. Good. Nice little surprise for us. So they fought, and then the third contestant was Nigel McGuinness, which was also a nice surprise. I like how he walked in, strutting like he owned the place. The commentator, the color commentator for Collision, which I'm a huge fan, also for TNA. Like yep. He's been great on commentary. He was good in the Tony Storm match with Mariah May on commentary. He was one of the stars, I thought, which wasn't really, I don't know if it was a great match, but he was great on commentary. Kyle O'Reilly, Zack Sabre Jr., there's another surprise, the G1 winner, Robert, just so you know, for this year.
They said that in commentary.
Roderick Strong, Mark Briscoe, Hangman Page, Double J, my guy, Jeff Jarrett with the lovely Karen Jarrett, looking as lovely as ever. She never ages. Just as beautiful as like 20 years ago.
I will say that she does look good.
Him and Hangman Page got into it because they've been having a feud recently that I haven't really been too hot for, but hey, they continued it here. So he got a spot in there. And when Hangman Page got his hands on Karen Jarrett, like he was going to do something, and Ricochet's music hit, and he kept his name. Interesting, huh, Robert? So Ricochet comes in.
I mean, he was Ricochet before he joined WWE.
That's his real name. His real name is Ricochet.
He went by Ricochet before he joined WWE, so it never changed.
Yeah. Interesting. All right, well that's good. That helps when people jump from WWE to AEW. That they get to continue on with the name. Ricochet, he gets to do all the things he did in WWE, but maybe the AEW fans will appreciate it more, huh? I don't know.
Right.
More remains to be seen on that. But moving on. Christian. Okay, so this was where things started to get kind of surprising. Wasn't expecting Christian. He just lost the Trios title earlier in the night. We're not going to really discuss that match. But hey, and then Hangman Page and Okada had a moment, which I thought was going to turn into something because Okada really disrespected Page, but it kind of blew over. And then again, Page pointing at Karen Jarrett, and then he gets nailed with Jeff Jarrett's guitar, right? So at least that's still going all these years later, huh? And that was a good shot, too, because some of the shots recently didn't really land well, but
that was a good one.
Yes, Luchasaurus came out as Luchasaurus. So they were trying to throw people off that Luchasaurus was mad at Christian for something, for that he was leaving his group. He teased chokeslamming Christian, but then he grabbed Kyle O'Reilly, chokeslammed him, and then he dragged Christian's body and put it on Kyle O'Reilly, and then Christian's the winner. And he gets a guaranteed world title shot. Interesting. Okay, so what did you guys give this? Let's see. Vlad gave this a thumbs down. Robert gave this a thumbs up. So I'll start with Vlad. 90 seconds for you to criticize this match.
I just, I try very hard to like many things in AEW, but this, I didn't understand the rules going into it. I didn't understand what was going on. I didn't understand how it's a gauntlet match if everybody's in the ring at once. I know people are just coming out, but like you said, the first person that got a pin would win the whole thing. So people then in that case that weren't involved would never
early
get to
on.
be loved.
Yeah. If more people were to come out, they just didn't get to come out. That happened to Roderick Strong in another Gauntlet match, and he went to Tony Khan and complained about it and got like a title match out of it. So yeah, that does happen.
It's a stupid type of match, and I understand that
It's from the brain of Tony Khan, a Gauntlet match, first pinfall wins.
I understand, and that is absolutely right, and that's where the problems lay in AEW, because it's the brain of Tony Khan. But look, I didn't really care about this at all. I think there were some like surprises that they could throw in, which is the big one being that they signed Ricochet. Which, like I said, I'm not really the biggest fan of his. I think he's a good guy from everything I've heard, like his interviews and stuff that he said. Seems to be a really like good guy, cool guy, but I don't really like his wrestling style. It's too video game-ish for me. It's just moves upon flips. I don't really like that, but he'll fit in perfectly in AEW. He wasn't able to really do that much in WWE. I mean, he had that stuff with Logan Paul and whatnot, but here he'll be. I think you're right, Kevin, when you said he might be more appreciated here than he would be in AEW, because just his style is more AEW friendly. Otherwise, whatever. This match, I don't care. Christian won. Congratulations. Good for him. Hope he has much success.
All right, Robert, you gave this a thumbs up. You liked it, okay?
Yeah.
Let's hear some thoughts.
I don't really have much to say. I'll probably only need like half a minute. So I didn't really know what to expect in this match, and I didn't know who the contestants were going to be. So everybody who showed up was a surprise to me, really. I didn't think Jeff Jarrett was going to be in it. That's for sure. Ricochet, I heard rumors that he would be joining AEW. I didn't think he would show up in this pay-per-view, so that was still a surprise to me. And Christian Cage winning this. Now, I'm not as big of a Christian Cage fan as you are, Kayhan, but I do like him, and he's one of the best heels in the business to me. So yeah, I actually like the result of him winning, and we'll see where we go with this.
Cool. I'll use the rest of your 37 seconds then. Yes, okay. I see that I'm giving this show a lot of half thumbs up. We have a half thumbs up rating on our show at Orange Cassidy. It means I kind of liked it. And I didn't love it. I didn't really like it. But I'll give it some praise for just the surprises. Ricochet wasn't a surprise. I expected him to be in this match. But, like the other ones, Okada, Jeff Jarrett, Christian. So I like surprises. So that was cool. At least they kept us on our toes. Wasn't expecting Christian to win. I think the ending was a little clunky. I didn't think they need to do like a tease for a turn on Luchasaurus and Kill Switch. They brought him out with his old Luchasaurus music to show that, he's really not Luchasaurus anymore. Or that he's really not Kill Switch anymore. But anyways, okay.